showing you what's really cool about this Hakar Druid. Now, if you follow Hearthstone at all, you might have seen this a little bit in the pro scene in the recent Hearthstone Championship Tour. Also, my hair is blonde. Yes. I am Vanilla Ice now. I go by that. It's my permanent name. Thank you. Legally changed. Anyways, what this deck does is it uses the combo of Hakar the Soul Flayer, shuffling the Corrupted Bloods into your deck, or into each player's deck, and King Togwaggle swapping the decks. So, the goal of the deck is to draw through your entire deck using the combos of Acolyte of Pain and Gadget Sand Auctioneer to draw through your whole deck as fast as possible. Then, once you draw all of your cards, you then aim to make the opponent draw cards with Naturalize, draw 2 cards, filling their hand and deck with Corrupted Bloods, dealing an incredible amount of damage. So here I already have my Gadget Sand with a great combo of the Innervate Biology and the Togwaggle. So currently I'm not in too much danger, just gonna go ahead and pass here. Now what you want to do is you want to keep 1 Innervate and 1 Spellstone to kill your Hakar on the turn that you play it, because you want to be able to Togwaggle Naturalize the turn right after that. Otherwise, the cards won't properly deal their damage. Now, I can either play the Gadget Sand and do the whole crazy combo now, or I can wait a turn and save one of my Innervates. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and do it now. The only concerning part about this is that I do give him a lot of mana to spend, but let's just see how it goes. You can maybe see some of the crazy stuff that this does. So I play the Gadget Sand and I draw here. Then I play the Biology Project, giving me 2 more mana. Then I play a second Biology Project, giving me a total of 3 mana to spend with. Then I give my Gadget Sand Auctioneer health and Barkskin here. Then I play the Wild Pyromancer, allowing me to deal 1 damage to things that are in play. Then I Moonfire here to allow the Pyromancer to deal a little bit of damage, and then I also Moonfire this guy in order to make sure that nothing he has can trade properly with my Auctioneer. Now, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 draws in that turn. 6 cards drawn. So as you can see, we're quite a bit deeper in our deck than he is. And we can spend 1 of our Greater Jasper Spellstones in case he does anything too crazy. We also have a Spreading Plague that we can use to mitigate some of the damage that he might be playing, or that he might be trying to put on us, as well as a ton of armor from Branching Path, Oaken Summons, Bark Skin, and Ferocious Howl, all granting us a large amount of armor. Now this Innervate we cannot play. So what do? Well, we go and we armor up and that's about it, because the Oaken Summons has a chance to pull the Acolyte of Pain, which would be an issue, as well as it not really solving too many of our issues. We want it to draw the Pyro, so we either want to draw the Pyro here or try and Oaken Summons is out. Now he's going on the aggressive, so we're gonna have to try with this Oaken Summons, or the Spreading Plague, or Wrath or Ferocious Howl into this Pyromancer. There are plenty of things we can do here. Okay, so let's Oaken Summons and try and get the Pyro. We didn't get the Pyro. That's really unfortunate, but we'll try. So we Wrath our own guy to try and get Pyro. Didn't get it. We'll do it again. Okay, so there's the Pyro, but question is, are we okay with taking a bunch of damage in exchange for using our one innervate here? So what's the trouble of using the innervate? If we use the innervate, we have to wait a turn on the Hakar, which could then get silenced or something along the lines of silence. So instead, I'm gonna try and gain some armor here and just use. I would love to save the spellstone for the pyromancer. So hopefully he has a full board of 7. So that means he can't play any charge minions or anything like that, unless he of course does that. But now he can overdraw our Hakar, which would be a troublesome incident. However, if he overdraws a card, we still do have Togwaggle, and while Togwaggle doesn't do an infinite amount of damage like the ooh, that's a good one to get from Earth and Might. Now, while Togwaggle doesn't do an infinite amount of damage like the other one, it still does do a lot. Okay, didn't overdraw Hakar. Feels good, man. So, let's do this. Jasper Spellstone plus this guy. And then Spreading Plague. Reason I didn't Spreading Plague just to start with is I needed to have space to play the Hakar, either the next turn or the turn after. Good. Now we should be in a position where we're fine to just live. Now, normally I would pounce this thing to get rid of it. However, if he has another Blaze Caller, he could very easily just murder us, or even somehow another Calamos. And our minions are out of the range of Hagatha the Witch, so he cannot simply just Hagatha and kill us, which is very good. Now hopefully we draw Hakar here, but if we don't, I still think that we're okay with the 2 taunts that we have. There it is. So, our combo, Hakar, Innervate, Greater Jasper Spellstone. Now what this allows us to do is it puts Corrupted Bloods in our deck, and then we pass. And now, once we swap, he will have a shit ton of Corrupted Bloods. So once we swap, he will not be able to survive. If he Hagathas, yes, his own minion dies as well, so we're not in danger of that Blaze Caller there. The Blaze Caller not being in play makes me want to go for the more greedy scenario of making sure he has more Bloods in his deck, but I still think I'm a little too low on HP for that.
I'm running out of cards.
Alright, so what we now do is we swap his deck, King Togwaggle, he's Cobalt Way. So now what his deck is, it's 1 Corrupted Blood. Now we naturalize a minion, which draws the 1 Corrupted Blood, putting it in his deck, and 1 Fatigue, and then another card, because naturalize draws 2 cards, dealing more damage because of the Corrupted Bloods, now shuffling further cards. So there are currently 4 Corrupted Bloods. Then we naturalize again, causing him to draw 4 cards of Corrupted Blood, which would be 12 damage, and then a further amount of damage from the 4 Corrupted Bloods being shuffled back in, now drawing 8 Corrupted Bloods, which is 24 damage. And now, of course, this guy is dead, but if we were to say that he would not be drawing these Corrupted Bloods, right? Let's say that this guy is somehow not dead, right? Like he's immune or he has enough armor or something. Then, and he takes another turn to draw, then he would be drawing 16 Corrupted Bloods, which would then shuffle back in. And that's how the combo does insane damage. Thank you for watching, and I hope you liked this video. See you next time.
Vocal percussion on a whole nother level, coming from my mind. Vocal percussion on a